some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. That counter punch caught him clean. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Box them back together. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good. Awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the round.
And there's the bell for round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That left hook is blocked. Good counter punch. Hook misses. He misses with that straight left. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He misses with that straight left. Punch, counter punch. That jab doesn't find a home. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. I'm in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking around.
Bell rings and we start the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They block the left there. How about that time counter shot? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Do you believe what we're seeing? he scores with the counter. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're let in the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the basics. Get your jab back. Get your rhythm back. And then we'll go again. Get your mind back on.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
No rest for the weary. This fight has a real good flow to it. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just stay in lead. Come on, switch up.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. And he just missed with that left jab. Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
This is the beginning of round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket them.
Blocks that left hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Counter punches have to hurt. Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go. It's round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. These two fighters are made for one. Hold that thought! Lomachenko is buzzed. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Won't believe what I just did. You won't believe it unless you see it. Oh, I dominated this nigga, bro. I gotta clip that. So, I clip that whole fight.